Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Just trying to set this up a bit. Anyways, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, everyone. Oh, I've got to turn it down. Okay, let's get started. So, 3.0. And I have a request for some comparisons and stuff, and I'll do that as well in this video. Okay, let's start off with what we're going to go over today. We're going to do the back-to-back. I'm actually going to build the back-to-back today on this stream, and then I'm going to show you a little bit more about the drawers and just kind of some of the stuff I have in there. And I'm also going to show you, I know it's not unlocked in the stretch goals yet, but I still think it's pretty cool. And I've already made it, so I'm going to show you the side-by-side as well. So I'm going to start with the side-by-side. Actually, you know what? Let's start with the Leviathan, and then we'll get that out of the way. Okay, Leviathan versus 3.0. This is the 3.0 right here. And this is the Leviathan beside it. So, Leviathan is obviously much larger. It's too deep, and it's not quite two of the 3.0s tall. But that's not why I did the 3.0. The 3.0 is to cater towards more of the skirmish games, or even the ability to, if I have more than one War-Ganizer, I can add them together and make bigger carriers. So, I'm going to start with the drawers. I've printed a drawer now. I'll show you that. So I have this thing loaded up right now with all paint. I'm going to show you a little bit closer. And so the beauty of the drawers is that I can have regular War-Ganizer trays that come out. And then I can also have the drawers, which come out and tilt. So this is just a Tamiya one. I've only printed one, but there'll be multiple within that set. I'll do a bunch of paint ones with different sizes and everything, if we get that far, I guess, with the stretch goals. But that's what it could be. And, you know, if you want to take your brushes, I got the original brush tray in there. So it's compatible with both the original trays and then the soon-to-be new drawers. Okay, that's out of the way. That's the drawer system. It goes in on the side the same way you would put your normal rack in. It's just this piece slides in, which I showed in the last video. Now, side by side. So I have two War-Ganizer 3.0s. Now, I kind of want to put them together. So, you do have to print another handle because of the spacing in between. And it's a good thing, and I'll tell you why. So I'm going to take the screws out of the handle, which are already pre-loosened. And then these ones are tight, so I'll have to find my little screwdriver tool. There it is on the other side of the table. Perfect. And so you're going to start by removing your handle. This is just a little teeny little, kind of looks like a guitar pick I just made for a screwdriver. I'll throw that in the files too. So I'm going to remove my top handle, and I'm going to, oops, I pushed my strap eye down. And now with this little piece, which is the joining side-by-side piece, this just slides onto the rails. It only goes one way. And then you would put that onto the red one. And then I'm going to add the new handle. I guess I'll use the yellow screw on this one. And the red screw on this one. And that's it. That's the side-by-side. So you can load it quite offset heavy because of the longer handle. So I have a whole bunch of paint on this side and nothing on that. And I can still hold it on this side of the handle and still keep it quite balanced and easily controllable. Anyway, so that's the side-by-side. Now we'll get into the back-to-back. So it'd be nice, I guess, if you wanted to take, like if you had like a little bit of room on the edge of a board or something like that, or you want your paint on one side, you could have minis on the other. You can kind of do as you please with that setup. Like any of this, and that's the beauty of it, is that I can kind of create it in a way that's, or I can kind of set up my War-Ganizers in a way that's going to be to my needs. And I can modify it and change it and move it around. Anyway, so I'm going to take this apart. Now we're going to build the back-to-back. Okay, back-to-back. Take this side piece off. Take that tray out for now. So I gotta remove the back panel, the rear panel. That's gonna slide out. Now I have to take the top out. Which just slides out. This bottom slides out as well. Now I'm down to just my racks, left and right. And so now I'm going to bring in these are the front pieces, top and bottom, and the front and rear pieces, or sorry, front pieces, rear pieces, top and bottom. So now we're going to bring in so I've labeled them on the inside. So this is a rear, and this is the pocket, so this is the top. So that's going to go in the rear side. It doesn't matter which side you pick because it's going to be back. So you just have to pick one as your rear. It has the screw holes in the back for the rear panel, which is a new panel that you'll have to print for the back-to-back. So now we're going to, oops, wrong way. So now this is going to be the rear side. Now I'm going to add the top, which this is the front side, going towards the front. Maybe it's easier like this. And then of course we'd add the rear, bottom, sorry, other way. Bottom. Then we're going to add the bottom piece again. Now we're going to bring in our newly printed other pieces. So the other pieces that are going to be required are the other half, right? Obviously you're going to have two War-Ganizers, so I could need another set of racks. So I'm going to show you how these things go together too. So the racks are, these are the rails that go into the side racks. They just push into the top and then push down and snap into the rail. Then your rail insert, whether you choose the standard version or the rail option, or drawer, sorry, the drawer option, then slides in and clicks in. Now your side rails are also locked in, they can't push out. And then you're going to go in with, now you need 2 of those, of course. Where's that one? There it is. And I need the front side. So I'm going to grab the front, wrong way, and that is also the bottom. There we go. Nope, that's not right, because that's the top. Okay, I should have made this easy looking, right? So that's the front bottom, and then you would add your bottom piece, which is now on the other side, and then you're going to add the top, front. So now you have the top front, bottom front. Now this is going to slide onto like so. Now you have a back-to-back. Then we add the locks. So these locks drop in. You just push in to the bottom side, like so. And then your other lock on the other side. And these locks are for the trays, so they don't slide from front side to back side and vice versa. I'll put my front panel. As you can see, this front panel is the 2.0 front panel. Still fits. So anything 2.0 front panel, still compatible. All the War-Ganizer trays, still compatible. So now after that, we're going to add the, put the top handle on back here again. And then we're going to add the rear panel with the rails and add the 4 screws that apparently had mishandled. Here they are. Back all together. So now you get the added ability to connect 2 cases together back to back and still fit your, make sure these locks are in. And now I can put in a Leviathan sized tray like so, and then you can lock the tray. Oh yeah, I forgot I had things that weren't magnetic in there. But anyway, so you can see now the tray is locked in, it can't move, and it would be the same thing if I had a small tray. So I guess you could, if you have models that are, you know, taller, you could slide them to the very back and then put a single tray in the front, or you could do multiple trays, whatever you want. And of course, this back-to-back option will be with the bamboo, with the larger sized, with a little more height. And yeah. So, and one of the other stretch goals at the end is the stackable option. So basically you're going to move the whole top section up. You're going to add another row of side racks, and then you'll have connectors in between, and so you'd have a double the height. So technically 4 standard War-Ganizers are larger than a single Leviathan by a little, probably like 40 millimeters or something like that. I think actually it might be a little more than that. Can't remember specifically. 70 millimeters maybe. Anyway, so yeah, if you have, like I said, tall models, you can stagger them, so you can close your locks, and then your tray isn't going to go to the back. You're going to hit your models. It's stopped at the lock. That's as far as she can go. Well, that's the back-to-back. And of course, now you have your whole back-to-back wrapped around in attachments, so I can start throwing on extras that I might need. If I need cards, or index cards, tarot cards, top loader stuff, standard, can't see, standard cards, the dice. I'm gonna do there'll be a cup holder in there. There's gonna be a few other attachments and stuff. Just some, it's based on basically the requests through Patreon and through the Kickstarter comments and stuff like that. Will basically be how I kind of build these attachment packs out, tray packs out, based on what you guys need and what you guys want to see. So, I mean, I can't give you everything, obviously, but comment there if there's something you'd like to see or need to see to, maybe make this thing something that you want. We're always building this. We're always expanding on this. The guys in the Patreon are awesome. You guys, thank you so much for that support. Thank you so much through the Kickstarter. All of it, you guys are, without you guys, this doesn't exist. So thank you, all of you, and thanks for tuning in for this stream. Hopefully, I would like to do this a little more often. I don't know how often. I think through the Patreon, I think I'll still continue it. And I'll probably do another update yet next week for the Kickstarter and how everything's going there. Also, just to finish off Kickstarter, of course, yes, it's finished on Sunday is the last day. Files will be released after Kickstarter gives the go-ahead, which is standard. They have to, a 2-week period where they have to collect all your pledges and stuff. So there's a little bit of time there for everybody to make sure that they're, just in case there's visa issues or something, or MasterCard, whatnot, whatever you're using. And yeah. Other than that, I'll tune in with some more stuff. I mean, check the comments here, see if there's any requests here. No, I think we should be good there. Yeah. And I guess this next little part's going to be a little bit more for the guys that, or the people that have come in and don't know much about War-Ganizer, and so I'm just going to kind of describe as to what it is, what it can do, and where I see this going. So, to me, this is the ultimate gaming system. I can mod it, I can change it, I can adapt it for how the games change. So the games are constantly getting new updates and stuff, and you're always changing stuff. And so if you're buying stuff specifically that's either injection molded or something like that, then it's kind of hard to do. But with 3D printing, is if there's token changes and stuff like that, I can adjust, and I can create new ones so that you guys don't kind of get, you know, stuck out there with not having something compatible. So, and that is that, like, for example, the next one is the MCP. They redid their tokens and stuff, so I'll be, as the Patreon resumes, I'll be doing some new MCP stuff. I also play MCP, so which is like one of my favorite games, and so we're gonna need some updates with that as well. And of course, I'll do that. It just takes time. Like anything, all of this stuff takes time to build and design. So we'll get there in time. We got lots of time, right? And I had another idea today while I was setting up for this, setting up for the stream, and that's that I would like to modify the front panel a little bit, and I think I'll do some tests on it and see how it works and if I like it, whatnot. But my idea with that is to turn your front panel into a book holder, so you'll be able to tilt it on its side and place a book on top, just off to the side of the table, if that's something that you like. I know that glare can be an issue, so being able to raise and lower your book at a certain angle, depending on your lighting, can really save some time and annoyance. I know it bothers me. So I thought, front panel might be, seeing how it comes off of the case. And the reason I have it off is because out of all the other cases I've ever had, they always had a door that like fell down on the front, or like with the battle foam bags, it's always dropped down in front, it's always in the way, and so I didn't want that there. I wanted to be able to access my minis without any type of tripping hazards or anything like that. So that's why I have it removable, but I think I'll make something out of it. I just never could figure out what I should do with it. But I had an idea to turn it into a kind of like an easel. What else? That's it. I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys all for coming out. I lost my train of thought because I started looking at my computer, and I apologize. Anyways, yes, we've got lots coming, lots of new stuff. I've had some questions. I'm going to just answer a few questions before I go. One of the questions I had today was about what do I need? Do I need tray packs? Do I not need tray packs? Do I need the drawers or anything like that? No, you don't. Those tray packs and stuff that are on the Kickstarter are for anybody that wants them. I just thought I'd throw them up there as a discount price, and if you wanted to bundle that up all together and do it all at once, then that would be an option. As for that, you have, like, the tray packs come with specific stuff in mind, and that's for, so this is the kill team stuff. It's kind of a mess right now. We were just playing on the weekend. I haven't kind of cleaned up everything yet. So you got, you know, some kill team stuff. That's all specific for those games, all designed for that purpose. You know, there's the kill team also contains this, which is the it's just a score tracker or whatever for kill team. So those kind of things are in the tray packs that are game specific and stuff like that. And then as for, like, you know, here's the Marvel United, which is just a standard card holder. Nothing special, but, you know, works really great for Marvel United. Obviously, tons of cards, can now separate and organize them. So you'll find, like, stuff like this in those tray packs, like card stuff, whatever. Mostly stuff catered towards those games, right? So if you want to pick up extra packs and stuff, they're there. Have at it. there anything else? I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. What's the difference between the drawer and trays insides? Okay, so David, that was addressed on the update number 1, I believe. That was just the first one I did. The difference is that these inserts, the drawer insert, rack insert, allows for the tilt drawers, which the other standard version does not. So your tilt drawers pull in and out, tilt down, so it's obviously ideal for paint or brushes or stuff like that. If you want to take them on the go, they just pop out, right? And they come out of there. I never checked. I don't think they will go into just a normal standard one. No, they don't. But anywho, that's for the drawers, and obviously the drawers is a combo, so you can do just the standard as well. Cool idea for BattleTech Elf Strike cards, pilot cards. They just standard battle cards, because if they're standard like game cards, and obviously you can get in with the the Marvel United tray has this card one. I'm pretty sure the Star Wars Legion set has it. It's in a few. That might be something I might add to the Universal pack, just because it is so universal. Like with the 3.0, when it releases, outside of stretch goals, there's going to be two attachments, one small singular side one for the cards, and then a rear double attachment for cards on the back as well. Those will be included with the basic pledge, and that's all going to come with the 3.0. Then you're going to have a variety of trays. Like, for example, I touched base on this, the first one. This is kind of what I mean by that. It's just a standard divided tray, and you can cut it to whatever height you like. There's multiple versions. You just cut it in the slicer program. So, yeah, and obviously, like, the sky's the limit here with customization and what color combos you guys want to do. Also, another thing that's not mentioned on the Kickstarter, and I don't know why I didn't add it, but you don't have to put rails on the side. You can just put basic, like, different flat panels with some type of a design on it if you want, like, caution tape kind of look, or whatever. There's a few different options there. That was all included with the Leviathan. I'm just going to throw those in there, of course, too. The Leviathan and the 3.0 use the same rail attachments on the side, so these are the same. It's in the same layout, so if you were to put back to back, you could put something that's meant for the back with the double pattern. So when you go back to back, the side will now become the rear pattern. So anything that's double will fit on the sides. So you technically could put like the Leviathan book holder on a back-to-back, but the top section wouldn't be attached to anything. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't think there's any more questions, so I hope I answered enough, and I hope you guys liked what you see here. So yeah, happy Friday. I'll let you guys get back to it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your support on the Kickstarter, and any of you watching that are new to War-Ganizer. It's just something that I got tired of doing when I had to go out for gaming, and that was I had a bag for this game, or I had a bag for that game, and it's not really convenient in the sense of, like, I don't need a bunch of bags. I need a way to store them and then a way to transport them. So the trays make it so that I can, easily transport. If I want to take my paints, if I want to take minis whatever I need, I can take on the go. That's all hobby oriented. And so probably end of the summer, maybe next fall, or in the fall, the 3.0 side racks are most likely going to transition into the hobby station. I guess I can call it that. I don't know what the heck to call it, but basically I want to do racks, new racks with the changeable things, or with the replaceable inserts, so that this will transition into the hobby side of it. So the desk organizing and stuff like that. Probably do a spray booth, like an airbrush booth. Just more drawers and stuff and attachments for it, because now we can use this attachment system. So we're going to be able to, you know, add other stuff that, you know, might help out with the hobbying side of it. So, you know, maybe some, like an arm to hold up instruction manuals and you know, stuff like that. Your glues and your hobby stuff, all that can all be put in there. Anyways, thanks for listening to me jabber, and have a good night, and stay safe out there.